Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. And I want to talk about being broke. Like, I want to talk about the do's and the don'ts. And people be on here saying, don't listen to nobody that's broke. But the reality is, if somebody been broke before, or they broke and they'll tell you the truth, and they done gain wisdom from. See, wisdom when gained doesn't always produce right away, because you have to learn application. See, when the wisdom come, you got to learn how to apply the wisdom, and that's the hard part. But I want to give you some do's and don'ts of when you broke. Like, because, you know, my adult life has been an up and down ride financially. So I know what I'm talking about. Like, I ain't got nobody helping me. And none of the people that I know are really just knocking it out the park financially, including people that I know make six figures and make a lot of money. Like, and have a combined income of over 100,000. The only time I made, and I pretty much know I made 100 grand before, was doing dirt, but we ain't gonna get into that. But in terms of jobs and stuff, I think the most I made from a job was 63,000 in 1 year. So, you know, it's been an up and down ride, like having a stay-at-home wife, stuff like that. I'm going to break it all the way down for you, do's and don'ts. We're going to try to do it at the 10-minute mark. So, the first thing, do's. We're going to go back and forth, but we're going to do some do's right now. Get a second income, second job, and be tight with the money. That's what you want to do. If you're broke, you can't afford one job. Like, if you broke right now, let's say you don't got the money you need. You don't have at least, this is how you know you broke. Whatever you make from your job or your business or whatever, if you don't have that, like, how much you make per week, like, let's say you make 600 a week. If you don't have 600 in cash, then you are broke. Now, if you're making 600 a week, 700, 800, depending on where you live, you're not poor. Being broke and being poor is kind of different, you know, because if you're making the money, you're not poor. But if you're not managing the money, you're going to be broke. So the first thing, if you broke, you can't afford to be hanging around, hanging out all the time, because that's not going to improve your situation, because time is very important. And you need to use your time to get more money, especially if you have kids. So that's a do. Another do is you gotta prioritize your bills. Now, a lot of people might not agree with me, but life insurance is the most important bill. So if you don't have life insurance, then you need to not rest until you get it. Like, you should have some life insurance. Like, if you have disabled people in your family, if you have kids, a wife, not a strife. You don't want to leave no strife too much, because she's just going to give it to her boyfriend. But a wife that been treating you good, you should reward that. You know, a disrespectful strife, do what you want to do. But we're talking about wives. So that's a do. Now, let me tell you a don't. Don't listen to nobody that's telling you how to do things unless they're giving you advice that's gonna help you. Like now if they don't listen to anybody that be disrespecting you, like they don't even have a voice. When people disrespect you, don't listen to them. Don't even talk to them. Don't share your business plans. Don't share any of your plans. Don't tell them nothing. But if, let's say, somebody was in a similar situation as yours, like I basically have been, and they could tell you, look, don't do this, 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 this. Another don't. Don't spend all of your money on no car. Now, sometimes, like, if you have driving jobs and stuff like that, you might have to invest a little into a car that's going to be good enough for you to get around and do what you got to do. But you get a job and stuff like that, you better off taking Lyft than going and paying a $700-800 car note and you only make $3,000 a month. You better off taking Lyft. Budgeting it like, okay, I need this much for Lyft per week. I guarantee you, unless you live in the rural area, it ain't gonna come out to no $800, $900 a month. You know, I think what you should do is you should have the patience to save up for you a brand new car. If it take you 4 years, take you 5 years, get that insurance on it where if you get in a car accident, they gonna give you the automatic of what the car is worth. Cause they'll try to, like, you'll get in an accident in a $30,000 car and they'll try to give you $15,000. It ain't happening, Captain. You got to get that certain type of insurance where I think it's gap insurance, where if something happened, they're going to give you what the car is worth. And you could just go get another one. So that's a don't. Don't be listening to nobody that you trying to climb up and their comments are pushing you back down. Don't even talk to them. Because people always want to look at where you are right now. And you supposed to be looking at where you're going. Because at the end of the day, most of them people, yeah, but you broke though. Yeah, but this. Yeah, but that. They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you. If you, look, I can go on YouTube and listen to Stock Mo and all them other guys. If I want to hear about money and investment and this and that, Richard Fain, I got people I can listen to. I'm not going to listen to somebody that could be helping me and they not. And that's the next do. Don't listen to people and don't share your business. Or no, that's a don't. Don't listen to people and don't share your business with people who could help you and they don't. And do not be sympathetic. Do not be nice about this either. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. So dudes, increase your income. You have to. You need to focus on not being broke. Another do, write everything down. Like, write everything down. When you write it down, if you can't see the end of the tunnel, like whatever you make, you like, man, my bills is more than I make. It's time for the process of elimination then. It's time for the process of elimination. But if they not, you know, just write it down. And when you write it down, here's another do. When you write your bills down, divide it based on your pay frequency. So if your rent is $1,000 and you make $600 a month or $600 a week, then you should be putting $250, $250, $250, and $250 up for your rent. Now you see how that works? So when you get your second job or your side hustle or whatever, you done already divided your bills up with how much you make. See, this is the mistake. I know what I'm talking about because this is the mistake I made many times. Your bills sneak up on you because you ain't been putting up for them. And now you got to take money that you have put up for something else to pay basic bills. Like your cell phone bill do that. Like if your cell phone bill $80, you get paid every week. Put up like 21 bucks a week. Now one, like if you go over a little bit, which is the next thing, go over a little bit, add extra to your bills because that's going to increase your savings. That money going to still be sitting in your bank or wherever. So you divide up your bills based on your pay frequency. You get paid every 2 weeks. Your rent is $1,000 and $500. Let's say your rent is $1,000 and you make $1,000 every 2 weeks. $500 this 2 weeks, $500 that 2 weeks. That's what I'm saying. You start doing that, I'm telling you, dudes, you gotta save money. Gotta save money. Gotta save money. We'll come back to this. We'll make a part 2. Stay tuned. This is The Truth Man.